What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Wokey Bucks, and I'm back again with another video. So the topic that I'll be discussing in this video today is in regards to why once you become high value, you will start to get most of the things that you desire in life, right? The thing that you got to understand, right, especially as people, right, is that the more you continuously focus on yourself, the more you continuously improve yourself to become the greatest version of yourself, you are going to see an influx of people. You're going to see an influx of opportunities. You're going to see an influx of serendipities, which is basically our hidden gifts come into your life, right? And you're probably wondering, where are these things coming from? But the thing you have to understand is that the energy that you put into the world is energy that comes back into you, in the sense that you have put out the energy of grinding for years. So when you've grinded for years, when you've busted your tail for years, you are going to see the benefit of your labor. You are going to see better quality people come into your life. If you've been focusing on getting into shape and starting to improve your physique, you are going to see higher quality women come into your life, especially if you're a guy, right? If you've put in years into your business, if you've put in years into your craft, you are going to see the benefits of it by you attaining status and starting to deal with the money, power, and influence that comes with the status, right? That doesn't just come from you putting in one day. That doesn't just come in from you putting in 1 month. That comes in for you putting in years into your craft. The thing that you have to understand, especially as a man in this society, in regards to the men in this situation, is that you have to grind during your young years. If you are 17, if you are 16, if you are 18, 19, 20, up to 30, these are your years to grind. These are your years to grind. These years are meant to be hard. That is the way that God made it. God made it for us men to be grinding hard during our teens and our late 20s and even our 20s, right? To be able to see the benefit of our labor when we are in our 30s, 40s, 50s, whenever. But you can't just expect results to come to you without you having put in the work. You have to continuously grind to be able to see the things that you want to see, right? If you are trying to get into better shape so you can be able to feel healthier and look healthier, you have to put in the discipline to be able to control your food intake. You have to put in the discipline and the motivation to be able to get up and work out. You have to put in the discipline and the motivation to be able to stay consistent. These things take time, but it all depends on how strong your mind is, how strong your mindset is. That is what's going to determine whether you're going to see real progress or whether you're not going to see progress. A lot of us claim that we want to see progress but are not willing to do everything that it takes to get there. Let me say that again. A lot of us want to see progress, but not every single one of us are willing to do everything that it takes in order to be able to achieve that in which we are looking for. You have to really be ready to put all your cards on the table to be able to achieve what you are looking for. Because you understand that if you don't achieve that in which you're looking for, you are only letting yourself down, right? Because other people already expect you to fail. Other people are already preying on your downfall. Other people don't want you to do well. But you have to prove them wrong and prove yourself right. You have to prove them wrong and prove yourself right, that you are meant to be where you're at, that you are meant to be successful, that you are meant for good things to happen in your life. That's not going to happen when you are not consistently putting in the work. You need to consistently put in that work in order to be able to achieve that in which you are looking for. That in which you are looking for is for the best options, for the best things to happen into your life or to come into your life. I'm telling you, the harder you put in the work, the harder you grind, the more you work on yourself, the less you focus on things that are not important. Like what somebody has to say about you, about how somebody thinks about you. Those things don't matter. Those things, once again, do not matter. That should not matter. And they don't matter, right? If these people are not contributing at all to your progression, they should not matter. They shouldn't matter at all. Because the thing you have to understand is that when people see you doing well, They are going to hate on you because they don't want to see you get far. They don't want to see you get far. They don't even want to see you get farther than them or further than them. That's the truth at the end of the day. People by nature are jealous. People by nature want to hate. You have to ignore all the hate. You have to ignore all the people that try to shame you. What they say does not matter. If they are not contributing, who gives one or two flying ducks about what they have to say? Who gives one or two flying ducks about what they have to say? What they have to say is irrelevant, and it will continuously be irrelevant unless you make it relevant. But you have to try as much as possible to ignore all the background noise and keep pushing. You're doing this for yourself. Always remember why you're doing what you're doing, right? Because you will never be successful unless you have a big enough reason. Always remember the reason why you are doing what you're doing. Never allow anybody to talk into your ear and get you to do the things that you don't want to do, right? Because they're manipulating you. They're trying to get into your head. You can't let them get into your head. You need to be strong enough as a person. You need to be strong enough as an individual to be able to ignore all of those things, right? Because depending on how many people you meet, right, different people are going to try to place narratives in the way that they want to make it seem like you are wrong, to make it seem like you are the bad guy, to make it seem like you are completely foul. But deep down inside, they know that they're the cause of why you and them are not talking. You have to ignore the people that don't want to see you win. Because the thing is that it should be a collective effort. The same way that they want to see you win, you also contribute to their progression as well too. But if they're not contributing to your progression, right, then you have no need to contribute to their progression, because you see the type of person that they are. These are the types of people that claim that they're your friend, but deep down inside, they're not praying good on you. You separate yourself from these people, because these people are only going to lead you down the wrong road. They don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you win. But you know what you got to do? Every single morning, from the minute that you wake up to the minute that you go to sleep, you look at yourself in the mirror, right? And you tell yourself that you are going to make it, that you are going to be successful, that all you need is within your heart. All you need is within your soul. All you need is within your brain. You have everything that you need to accomplish great things. And you will never allow any person to tell you otherwise. Because if they do, they're lying. If they do, they're a hater. They are a hater. We don't accept haters. Haters can stay where they're staying, but they're not going to be accepted to my table. They're not going to be accepted to your table. Because when you're part of my table, when they're part of your table, they're eating with you. They're eating with me. And that's a fact, right? We don't support haters. We don't welcome haters. The only people that are going to be at our table are the people that want to help us grow, right? Those are the only people that we're going to allow at our table. And any other person but that can travel 15 minutes away from where we're sitting and never come back, ever. So if you understand, it's because you're woke. But if you don't understand, you're not woke. This is going to be the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure you go spam that like button. Leave comments. Share this video with your friends. Share this video with your family. We need to wake up more people, so share this video, you feel what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel at WokeEbucks. WOKEEBUKS. Make sure you tap the notification bell to get all the latest videos that I post. More bangers are coming up in store, so make sure you stay tuned for that. All my social media links are going to be down in the description below as well too. So make sure you give that a check. And without further ado, this will be the end of this video. This is WokeEbucks, and I'm out, man.